Hello there, this is Ryan from Burley Bricks coming to you live from my obscene Lego room, which is pretty messy today. There's stuff everywhere. Today we're going to be building this creator set, this creator 3-in-1 31130 Sunken Treasure Mission. It was $44.99 conveniently because it's on the bottom here. Um, and I think I paid that much money for it. I probably did it to get a free gift. This is Canadian dollars, by the way. So I'm going to build all three of these in different videos because why not? And but so I'm going to end with the Creator 3-in-1s. They always show like the main build, right? So I'm going to end with the main build and talk about that. But I'm going to do, which one should I do today? I think I'll do the lobster. So let's start with the lobster. Then off camera, I'm going to decommission it and then I will build the next one, which looks to be a manta ray. So I've been putting off building this one for that reason, because I only ever did that once with my tropical fish and that parrot, whatever that one was called. And it was fun to do all the builds. This channel gave me a reason to actually try to do all the builds, but this one's a lot bigger. So I was kind of like, then I have to like rebuild and all that stuff, and I just didn't really have time to do all those things. That's okay. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to open all of these bags. This is the wrong one. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to open all these bags. Wow, this one's a lot thinner compared to this one. This is like the main one, but the book is a lot different. Um, it tells you just to dump them all out, one and two. And okay, so I will do that. And sorry about that. Got distracted. Let's see. So this is actually going to be quite the challenge, I think, these other bags, because there's going to be a lot of pieces in the way, sort of like building on hard mode. I thought this, I was hoping this would be fast, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know. I might be here a while. I hope my computer doesn't die because it's not plugged in. Wow. A lot of those pieces in here, gold and things. That's good because I actually need some of these gold pieces. I didn't realize they were in here. So it looks like first we are building oh, a skeleton. Oh boy, this is going to be a challenge. We're building a skeleton and he's got fins, which is always nice. Oh, there looks to be a lot of droid arms in here. Oh, wow, there's like a white droid in here. Okay, so I gotta build this skeleton. Fortunately, there's not a lot of white pieces in here, so he kind of stands out, so that's nice. I have a lot of these. Maybe I should make like a dungeon or cemetery or something. Actually, you know what? I do have that. I haven't shared with the channel yet, but I have a Lego haunted house. Actually, that's not true. There's a video of it in my shorts, my Lego shorts. There's a video of that. I also have more pictures of it on my Instagram and my TikTok, same name, Burley Bricks. And yeah, so I have pictures of that, and that has a dungeon. That has a dungeon in the basement. And oh, I just dropped. There's her head. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to build her too. Nice fins in a color that's not super usual. This teal color, I don't know if a lot of the things are in there are like that now. I'm building her because I'm assuming I'm gonna have to. Oh, I forgot the this. So I'm assuming this is saying like this either this skeleton is a diver who died, and this is his skeleton, or it is a skeleton who is alive and decided to go diving. Can't find the helmet piece, so I'm gonna have to circle back, Jack. And did it tell me to build her? It did. Oh, she's got like a bus driver haircut. That's great. That is a bus driver haircut if I've ever seen one. Girl. Okay, so moving on. What are we building here? What was it that we're building? Oh, we're doing like the the lobster. Okay, so wait, I got him. It's funny. So he's wearing a helmet. A helmet. I'm assuming this is a diver who died, and he's not wearing clothes. I don't know, but he's wearing a helmet because I guess this dead body needs to be able to breathe underwater. There's so many questions. Let me know in the comments what you think your theory is on this slightly morbid, set. And also let me know in the comments, do you have this set and did you build it? Like, did you build the lobster? Has anyone built the lobster? Hmm. Now, I feel myself kind of rushing. I need to slow down a little bit because I tend to do that. I tend to get ahead of myself. Or I'll look at like I should be looking here, but I always look there. And then I miss something and I have to go back. What color pieces? Oh, so this set looks to have a lot of useful pieces. I rarely keep things built. The 3-in-1 parrot, I built it and I thought, you know what? I'm going to keep this built. This looks really good. And I can't really use these pieces for anything other than what it's for. So I'm going to keep this built. So I put it on the table and you know what happened? I knocked it off the table and it smashed. So it is no longer built, but it lasted longer than most of the things. Uh, okay. Hmm. Oh, so I'm not sure what this is. Is the little diver? They all have no. Okay, so two of them have this little diver. Oh, this is gonna get bad. I know it. Ah, I found it. They all have like sorry, not all of them. Two of them have a little like submarine thing. And every time I go to build, that's when my nose starts to get itchy. Every time. Okay. So I don't know if I have much diver stuff. I probably do. Is it sad when you get to the point where you buy so much Lego that you don't really remember what it is that you own anymore? I usually keep a list of things on this website called Brickset. I I register all my sets as soon as I buy them, so I know what's there, and then that way too, if I'm looking for a particular piece, I can find it that way. I also keep all my instructions. So there are times when I go through my instruction drawers and I'm like, oh, I have this set. I don't even remember. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Oh, and this whole video is just going to be me doing that. Oh, there's one. But hopefully hmm, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Now my mind's wandering to how am I going to do the other builds. The other one is The manta ray one looks like it's pretty small. Should have like pre-openness and arrange them by color so they could be out of the way. Uh, so I'm just sort of skipping past here. It's fine. We're all entitled to a slight meltdown every day, right? Every day. Every once in a while. Here we go. And when you look for one piece, that's when you find the other piece you haven't found yet. Now I need these dark pieces. I don't know where they are. Okay, I'm gonna skip for now because I don't think that I can really do anything else. Here we go. This is basically like that memory game where you're like, oh wait, I saw that piece. Where was it? Where is that piece? And then you always go back and you like look for like I always go back to the bags and be like, oh, is it in here? Did I forget? I feel like it only happened once where I was missing a piece, like a big piece. Um, okay, I can't quite move on until I find it. I'm actually looking for two pieces, these dark gray smooths. Ooh. Ah, here we go. There's one. Or maybe I can move on. I'm going to put these here and here. It always confuses me when it's like keep when on the same page it flips things around multiple times. Like they tell you to turn things over and you're like, okay, cool. But I always get confused, especially when like it looks kind of similar. All right. I already have a feeling that this video is going to be just play like the Benny Hill music while I do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip. Gonna have to skip again. I'm excited for the half built in this video in tears. Ah, in tears of the half built. Where are you, piece? Knuckles. Here we go. Jeez Louise. This is a times two. That's a times two. Um, okay, this one piece is yellow, so it should stand out. Out. Here we go. Oh, I found that other piece. Hooray. Okay, so this is a times two that I'm going to start now. I think it's like the little hydraulic things. I don't know. I've seen The Abyss, so I should know about diving, right? And water aliens. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. These look like minions. You could probably put little arms on them and turn them into minions. I'm actually surprised that that's not something that they have like with the Mario sets. You know, you build those little Goombas. Surprised they don't make you do that because this looks just like a minion. It's kind of funny. Okay, so this is a times two. It's easy. Double fisting right now. And then these are white, which is... Oh, are they supposed to be on the same side? Oops. Wouldn't have guessed that. And this, is it on both sides? No. Okay. There we go. Um, and how does this get on here? Oh, is it in what? Really? Putting these in here. Is this facing the right way? Yes. That, do they move? That's interesting. These little pieces are, how do they come up with this stuff? Like I'm always still so impressed. Like I never would have thought to do that for a build. What's going on? Okay. And now put this on. Don't roll off. This is very simple. Like this is almost like a poly bag build. This is not on. And oh, okay. Just some extra little zhuzh. Okay, so this is done because it's got the little action lines. Actually, no, it's not. Whoopsie. Is it times two? Yes. Words. Okay. Some extra little lights here. So this is done, this little explorer. And now we're moving on to the rock lobster. Okay, the dark red pieces are always like, I always gravitate towards those. And that's at the end. There's like a lot of similar pieces that I'm looking for. Like for some reason this set has like so many different gray pieces that have this little bulb on it. Why are they? Okay. And now the color has changed. I hate when they do this. So the color in the book and the printing in the sets recently, I don't know if you can really tell here, but it's like dark here, but now it's like on the same, probably can't really see with the camera setup, but it's like it's the same color, but it looks different from page to page. It looks a little more like orangey. It's like my nitpick that I talk about it in a lot of the my videos, especially the recent ones. It's just very, this looks different. Um, I know it's nitpicky, but you expect a certain quality from Lego when it comes to this because it's always so expensive, right? So why not give us something, you know, that has I just want high quality stuff. You pay a lot for it, so and they done it before. It's not like happens. This seems to be like a more recent phenomenon. Yeah, like this print looks completely different now. Okay, I need to move on. Not with my life, but with this build. Um, so we're building a lobster. I'm not really big on lobster. I tried it once in Maine. I figured when in Maine, may as well try lobster, but I wasn't big into it. They give you like this whole lobster, and then I feel a sneeze coming on. No. Then you have to like perform an autopsy on it to get like a little bit of meat out of it. Wasn't really into it. Here we go. See, I'm trying to figure out what colors they are because they're off. I think I'm gonna have to circle back for this one. But this does feel like yes, Legos are essentially puzzles, but this feels extra puzzly because It's like I have the whole box open here and mm, still missing a piece. Yeah. Red wedge. Can I get it in? So it looks like we're just building like the torso now of the what? Oh no, what have I done? Oh, I've already made a mistake. Oh, classic me. Like I can't go build. I should do like a compilation video of how many times I've forgot a piece and had to go back. It'd be like 3 hours long. Okay. Let me know in the comments, do you like animal creature builds? I'm more interested in like doing buildings than actual like creatures or ships or things like that. But it's always interesting to see how they will portray a certain bit of like this of an animal or a creature, like how they'll get across like the tail or this looks like the antennas. Um, which is a nice touch. Where's that piece now? Uh, here we go. Oh, these eyes are cute that I'm about to build. So far this is what we have. But the eyes look to be in bowls, in these red bowls, which is a nice touch. And they're different eye prints. I have so many of these, but then I ended up using them for Christmas ornaments. Okay. Wow. And so it's supposed to stick. Oh no. That's why they. I was like, oh, it says put the green one in first and then the pink one. And I thought, you're not going to see either of them because they're in this bowl. But the green one has a hole in it that you need to skewer these through. So Lego knows best. Come on, get in there. And then move the eyes around. Cool. I really like that. That's cute. I guess you can do a snail like this too. Kind of gives me snail vibes. Nope. What am I building now? Oh, this might be the tail. Oh, this also kind of looks like the face. These could have been the eyes, to be honest with you. Oh boy. Times six. Okay, well, I'm getting ahead of myself again. I keep looking at actually these pieces here. These are great. I'm doing like a building that comes out from my Chinese food restaurant. Not sure if it will be posted, the video that I've done of it. I'm not sure if I'll have it posted by the time I do this, but these pieces are interesting. I wonder if I could use them somehow. Hmm. That's one of the problems that I have. I have such a short attention span that like my mind is always wandering off into my other builds and things like that, right? But that's why I like to do official builds every now and then because it inspires me to do other things, learning different techniques and um, stuff like that. It's always good to sort of see how other people interpret how you would mount a roof, how you would I don't know, build a car. Now, and I think I asked this in another video, but nobody answered. But when it comes to the times twos or the times threes in the instructions where it tells you you have to make the same thing multiple times, do you start it um, together? Like, do you do six? This one says times six. I'm doing six of the first step and then I'm adding to it. Or do you build the whole thing, go back, build the whole thing, go back, build the whole thing? Basically, I'm trying to articulate how do you how do you do those builds? Do you, just sort of try to do them all at the same time? Because that's what I do, I find, because I don't want to like flip back if it's over multiple pages. Here we go. So it's here. Okay, so this is I'm not sure, not familiar with the anatomy really of a lobster. There's like tail and I think this is supposed to be like its legs or its little, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay. It's interesting so far. Now what else? Oh, there's more. Is this not just this? Okay. It looks like it's telling me to build another two of these, but they're opposite. They're with the balls in the end. Like, why didn't you just tell me to do eight instead of six and then another two? But no, it's slightly different. Um, where do I put these? Okay. The first one, the second one. Oh, what is this? I know you can't see what I'm doing, but that's fine. This. Well, it's getting rid of a lot of these pieces here, but I don't think there's much left of this build, to be honest with you. Nope. Okay, that goes into here. I guess this is like, oh, probably not. I still have to do the duh. That's like the most important thing about the lobster, right? This, this, and Ooh. So I think this is like the start of the claw. Hmm. Now I can't find that other piece. Err, I really don't know where it is. I don't know if I can circle back, Jack. Well, maybe I can start this other part. Sometimes you have to sort of do the other. Nope, did this wrong. Some other. Sometimes you have to skip ahead just to get those pieces out of the way. Or at least that's what I do, just to sort of get this. Because you don't, especially when I'm filming, right? Don't really have time to look for the specific pieces. But then there's always my favorite thing where there's pieces at the end and you're like, oh no. With these ones though, that'll be hard to tell because they don't give you extras. It's usually they build like the one big the showstopper, and then all these other pieces are built out from those showstopper pieces. And I still can't. Oh, here it is. So at the point where you're like, they didn't send this piece. It's missing. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Okay. Now what are we building? I think these are the claws. They're times two. So, oh, here we go. There's lots of green in this set, but I don't think this build has that. I'm not sure. I think that's an, oh, looks like the green is actually for like a chest, like a treasure chest, or not a chest, like a safe, like a vault that is fallen into the water. And mm, okay, we're getting there, people. Times two. There's a times two build during a times two build. So shouldn't it actually be times four? Sometimes when I build these 3-in-1s, well, the one other time I built this 3-in-1 on here, as I'm using the pieces for the earlier builds, I'm thinking, how are they going to use these later on? And I wonder if it's the same person that does, like the same designer that does all three builds, or if they do the other, if they do like the main one, show the pieces, and then someone else is assigned to come up with something interesting on how to, like, what else can we do with these pieces? That's also like in line with the color scheme. Wow. Oh, okay. Still building here. These are some big claws. The claws are out. I wonder if is, let me know in the comments if that's like the proper term for this. What is the scientific term for a lobster claw? And they're crustaceans, right? I don't know. Okay, so I finally built these claws. Oh, it does look like we're using some of the green stuff. Okay. Wow, this is kind of cute. I kind of wish that this midsection curved too, so you can curve it more. Oh, now I want to throw it in some hot water, just for fun. Oh, there is another little section here. I didn't realize that. Shows you how prepared I was for this. Look at- He's staring at you and he is judging you. Hmm. So now it looks like we're building um, a little underwater scene. I mean, you may as well, there's all these pieces, right? You may as well stretch this out. Minus this and that. I always like this sort of thing, like cliffs and mountains and texture, like earth texture. But it's sort of hard to portray for me. Again, my Halloween, my haunted house, which I have quick video of. I haven't done a tour of it yet. I was waiting for more Halloween time, but I do have pictures of it on my Instagram, same name, Burley Bricks, and TikTok, also same name. But I do have a short video of it here. If you check my shorts, but I built a haunted house coming out on top of a cliff. So to build these kind of like cliff facing and try to make it look like a natural rock formations, but also kind of fun and stylized. Um, it can be challenging. It can be challenging, and it's sort of hard to like go back and rebuild and all this stuff. Um, so it's always kind of curious to see how other people do that. Okay, here and here. Okay, so oh, okay, so this is probably like it's a little cave, I'm assuming, and it's got some foliage coming out of it, which is always nice. Yeah, I have a lot of these types of pieces I need to do more stuff with, but I don't know. Okay, I think we're getting close here. I missed a step because, of course, it's fine. Okay, so some more foliage. Not sure what these green little things are supposed to be. I'm surprised there's nothing like coming out of them. And oh, it's done? That's it? Okay. So we made this little, it's telling you you're supposed to put him in here, but he doesn't have any like can't really stick him onto anything stud wise. Um, it's cute, I guess. You know what? Let me do this. Caution noise. Sorry, neighbors. Probably. I don't know if I've missed anything here. But yeah, so this is what we just built. This little scene, little person. Um, I guess they can't swap them. I've done other 3-in-1 builds where it shows you like the people, there's different people, and you like swap their torsos depending on the build and sort of oops, turn them into other people, but you can't do that. I mean, I guess you could swap her head and put her on the skeleton body and she's just, super hungry. But anyway, so yeah, so this was the first build. It was okay. It was cute. I probably wouldn't build it if that's what I bought this for, but it was a fun little build. Let me know in the comments. Did you build this? Are you planning on building this? What is your favorite of the 3-in-1? Do you have an all-time favorite 3-in-1? I really liked the one they did a few years back where it was like the different castles, the different medieval castles. That one was really, really nice. And I remember there was like a bike shop or something that one of the first ones I built, and that one was a lot of fun too. So let me know in the comments and please like and subscribe. With that, have a great rest of your day. Thanks.